The Cosmological Coincidence Problem. Look up at the night sky. What do you see? Pinpricks of light. A silent, vast, and seemingly eternal expanse. It feels distant, separate, a beautiful backdrop to the intense, vivid drama of our lives down here. But what if I told you that this feeling is an illusion, the greatest illusion of all? What if I told you that the universe you see out there and the life you live in here are locked in a dance so precise, so delicate, and so profoundly unlikely that it defies every notion of random chance? That you are not just a passive observer of the cosmos, but are living at the very heart of a cosmic mystery so deep, it whispers secrets about the very nature of reality itself. Welcome, travelers. Today, we are diving into one of the most beautiful and unsettling puzzles in all of science, a mystery known as the Cosmological Coincidence Problem. And this isn't just about stars and galaxies. This is about you, me, and why we are here at all, in this specific, magical moment in time. To understand this coincidence, we must first take a journey through time, not just thousands of years, but the entire lifespan of the universe. Imagine the entire history of the cosmos, from the moment of its fiery birth in the Big Bang to its ultimate distant future, compressed into a single cosmic year. The Big Bang is at the stroke of midnight on January 1st. Our Earth doesn't even form until mid-September. The dinosaurs arrive in late December. And all of recorded human history, the pyramids, the Roman Empire, the modern age, all of it is contained in the last few seconds before midnight on December 31st. We live in those final seconds. But why? The universe is 13.8 billion years old. It will likely continue for trillions upon trillions of years more. A span of time so vast, it makes our current age seem like a single, fleeting heartbeat in a life that lasts for eons. So why are we here now? It seems like a simple question of timing, but the coincidence goes far, far deeper than that. It reaches into the very laws of physics. You see, our universe is a battlefield, a silent, slow-motion war between two fundamental forces. On one side, we have the force of expansion. Think of it as a kind of cosmic energy, woven into the fabric of empty space itself, that is, pushing galaxies apart. This energy has a name, but for now, let's just call it the dark push. On the other side, we have gravity, the great attractor, the force that pulls things together. It's what forms stars from clouds of gas, planets from swirling dust, and it's what holds you firmly on the ground. Now, for most of the universe's history, these two forces were not in balance. In the very beginning, the dark push was unimaginably weak, a mere whisper, while gravity was the thunderous king, clumping matter into the first structures. For billions of years, gravity dominated. But as the universe expanded, something strange happened. The density of matter, the source of gravity's power, began to thin out. Like a drop of ink in an ever-growing ocean, it diluted. But the dark push is a property of space itself. And as more space comes into existence, the total amount of this pushing energy grows. So, imagine this cosmic tug of war. For eons, gravity is winning. But slowly, imperceptibly, the other side is getting stronger. And there must come a moment, a single, fleeting point on the cosmic calendar when the two sides are perfectly, exquisitely matched. When the pushing force and the pulling force are in almost exact balance. That moment is now. We are living in the precise era where the energy of expansion and the energy of gravity are comparable. They are within a factor of a few of each other. Not when one is a billion times stronger, not when one is a billion times weaker. Now, this is the heart of the cosmological coincidence problem. Why now? Of all the trillions of years the universe will exist, why do we find ourselves conscious and alive at this singular, special, transitional moment? The skeptics, the orthodox scientists, they have a name for this kind of thinking. They call it the Anthropic Principle. It's a fancy way of saying the universe appears fine-tuned for life, because if it weren't, we wouldn't be here to observe it. It's a selection effect. We are biased observers, they say. We can only exist in a universe that allows for us, so of course we find ourselves in one that does. But is that an answer? Or is it a sophisticated way of shrugging our shoulders and saying, it just is? To me, that feels empty. It's like finding a perfectly crafted key in your hand that fits a lock you've never seen and saying, well, I must have the key because I can hold it. It explains nothing of the key's exquisite design. Let's delve deeper into the magic. Let's talk about mass. Everything you see around you, the screen you're watching, the air you breathe, your own body, has mass because of a cosmic field that permeates all of reality. Think of it as an invisible, ethereal molasses that fills the void. When fundamental particles move through this field, they gain mass. They acquire substance. They become something instead of ethereal ghosts zipping around at the speed of light. The strength of this field is not predetermined. It could have been zero, in which case nothing would have mass, and the universe would be a sea of formless, massless energy. No atoms, no stars, no planets, no us. It could have been much, much stronger. If it were, particles would be so heavy and sluggish that they would instantly collapse into bizarre, ultra-dense lumps. No chemistry, no complexity, no life. Instead, the strength of this field is set to a value that is, and I want you to feel the weight of this, just right. It's a value that allows for the existence of 100 different elements, for the long-lived stable stars like our sun, for the complex chemistry of carbon-based life. And here's where the mystery doubles down. This just right value for the mass-giving field is intimately, mysteriously connected to the just right balance between the dark push and gravity. It's as if the universe didn't just get one number right by chance. It got two. And these two numbers, governing the large-scale structure of the cosmos and the small-scale nature of matter, are tuned to each other. They are in harmony, a cosmic chord that allows for the symphony of existence. This isn't just one coincidence. It's a web of coincidences. It's a conspiracy of constants. So, what are we to make of this? Are we simply the beneficiaries of a cosmic lottery win of unimaginable odds? Or is there something more profound at play? Let's step outside the rigid box of conventional science for a moment. Let's entertain the magical, the mystical, the futuristic. What if our consciousness is not a late-arriving accident in a mechanical universe? What if it is a fundamental part of the cosmos? The ancient philosophical idea of panpsychism suggests that consciousness is a universal property, like mass or energy, that the cosmos itself is awake. If that is true, then our observation of the universe is not a passive act. It is a participatory one. We are the universe becoming aware of itself. And perhaps it is no coincidence that we awaken at the very moment of balance. Because this moment of balance is the moment of maximum potential, of maximum complexity. It is the universe's prime, its flowering, the moment when it is most able to look in the mirror and see its own reflection. There's another even more mind-bending possibility, one that I have spent years exploring. The holographic principle. What if our reality, with its 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time, is not fundamental? What if it is a projection, a hologram? Just as a 2-dimensional film can encode all the information for a three-dimensional image? What if all the information that makes up our seemingly vast three-dimensional universe is actually encoded on a two-dimensional surface at its boundary? Think of it, the universe as a cosmic projection. A simulation is one way to think of it, but it's more elegant than that. It's a fundamental principle of information. In such a reality, concepts like now and then become fluid. The entire timeline of the universe, past, present, and future, exists all at once, encoded on that boundary. Our journey from the Big Bang to the heat death is like a movie that has already been filmed. We are simply experiencing it frame by frame. In this view, the cosmological coincidence problem melts away. It's not a coincidence that we are here now, because now is just the particular frame of the cosmic movie that our consciousness is currently tuned into. The constants are in harmony because the entire story was written with a consistent set of rules. The balance is written into the script. We find ourselves at the moment of balance because that is the most interesting part of the story. It's the climax. The moment when life, complexity, and consciousness can emerge and ask, what is this? Why am I here? This isn't to say our lives are predetermined or meaningless. Far from it. It gives them a profound cosmic meaning. You are the universe experiencing its own most dramatic, creative, and beautiful chapter. So, where does this leave us? With a choice of stories. The first story is one of incredible, solitary luck. A statistical fluke so vast that it dwarfs the imagination. We are a happy accident, a flicker of light in an endless, indifferent night. The second story is one of cosmic meaning. We are not separate from the universe. We are its nervous system. Our awakening is its awakening. The fine-tuning is not a puzzle to be solved, but a signpost pointing toward a deeper, more interconnected reality. The third story, the holographic one, suggests that the stage itself is an illusion, that the real action is happening elsewhere, on a boundary we cannot see, and we are living inside the greatest work of art ever created. Which story resonates with you? Does your soul thrill to the idea of a cosmic lottery, or does it yearn for a deeper connection, a purposeful universe that has conspired in its own mysterious way to bring you into being? I know which one calls to me. It's the one that turns the cold, silent sky into a living, breathing, conscious entity. It's the one that makes every one of us not just a bystander, but a vital character in a cosmic epic that has been unfolding for 13.8 billion years and has reached its most pivotal, beautiful moment right now, with you watching this. This mystery is a gateway to a new way of seeing, and the journey is just beginning. If this exploration of the cosmos resonated with you, if it sparked a sense of wonder, then do me a favor. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. The universe is full of mysteries, and we have only just begun to scratch the surface. Your support allows us to dive deeper into these cosmic secrets, and I want to hear from you. Comment below. Which story speaks to you? The cosmic accident, the conscious universe, or the holographic illusion? The conversation is as vast as the cosmos itself. Finally, if you are truly hungry to go further down this rabbit hole, to explore the radical idea that our reality is a holographic projection and what that means for consciousness, time, and our place in the multiverse, I invite you to check out my book, Holographic Multiverse. In it, I weave together physics, philosophy, and mysticism to paint a complete picture of this breathtaking possibility. It's a journey to the very edge of understanding. The link to purchase your copy is in the description below. Thank you for traveling with me today. Remember to look up at the night sky, not as a distant void, but as a mirror that, in this unique and fleeting moment of cosmic time, has finally learned to look back at itself. Until next time, keep wondering.